Hi there. For your workout today, we're going to be doing a full body 30-minute workout. So all you'll need is a mat, 2 sets of 5-pound dumbbells, and a heavier dumbbell around 15 pounds. So what we're going to simply start out here is just stretching out our body, working on our mobility, releasing any tension, especially around our neck area. So really focus on lifting those shoulders throughout its full range of motion and focusing on breathing here, because a lot of the times we don't realize we're holding our breath or we're shallow breathing, and that's really putting a lot of taxation on our neck muscles. And go ahead and roll your shoulders going forward now. You can add some arm circles here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And now we're going to do a nice deep side stretch. You want to feel that nice lengthening all the way through the side of your body here, and then lift and reach towards the other direction. And we're just going to do this a few times before we add a little bit of a squat into it to really warm up our lower body. Good. And 3 and 2. On the last one, you're going to add a squat into it. So squat down and reach up at the top. Squat down, reach up at the top. And if you want to add a little bit more length, you can reach that bottom arm out to the side. Good. And reach. And reach. And relax here. Good. Now we're just going to do 10 body weight squats, really focusing on bracing the core here. You can put your hand on your belly just to give you that extra cue to really keep all of those different layers of our abdominal muscles contracted. Good. 5, 4, and 3, 2, really driving through your heels as you come up from that squat. So you're really engaging your glutes here. Good, and relax. So now let's go ahead and transition onto the mat here. We're going to work on some belly diaphragmatic breathing to really focus on engaging all of those different core muscles. So go ahead and lie down here. And you want to keep your legs bent, feet planted on the ground, and hands on the belly, really focusing on expanding your belly as you inhale and feeling your belly drop as you exhale. And we're going to cycle through this for a minute here, just because we want to build that mind to muscle connection. And like we've always been doing, you can add some taps to those muscles that run parallel to your obliques, just along your belly button, really contracting, exhaling all that air out and feeling your back flush against the mat. Good. Keep that contraction. And now I want you to relax everything. And now just focus on the breath. Good. And now we're going to focus our awareness on our pelvic floor as we contract our core muscles. So when you inhale, I want you to lift the pelvic floor, contract, and exhale. Good. And lift, contract, and exhale. Relax. And just cycle through that here. A few repetitions as you inhale. You're creating space, opening the pelvic floor, and exhale. Lifting. Good. Last 2. And 1. Good. And now we're going to add some glute bridges to engage the core muscles. So keeping your hips nice and squared off, you're going to ground your feet into the floor, and you're going to squeeze, squeeze, squeeze as you lift your hips up towards the ceiling, keeping the core engaged and bringing them back down. Good. And then we're going to do that again. Drive up, 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 squeeze at the top, but make sure you're not just jamming into your lower back. and then bring it back down. Cycle through this a few times here. We're going to do 10 here. That was 3, 4, squeeze as you come up, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, and relax. So now what we're gonna do is add a little more resistance to that. So we're going to focus on one single leg at a time. So you can float one leg up towards the ceiling, just in this 90-degree position, keeping everything nice and flat. And you're going to drive your opposite heel into the floor and come back down. And you really want to focus on that glute of the leg that's on the floor. So we're here for 10, 3, 4, squeeze, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, and shake it out. Switch it to the other side. If you feel any cramping come on, just reset and stretch your leg out a little bit and then hop right back in, okay? So other leg, same thing, 90 degrees here, keeping the core nice and engaged, and drive through that heel here. Keeping your hips nice and squared off. We don't want any dipping or tipping over. 3. Good, continuously driving that heel into the floor to really engage your glutes and hamstrings. 6, 7, 8, and go at your own pace, okay? 9 and 10, good. And relax it here. Good, so next thing we're going to do are some dead bugs to really work on that core again. So focus on bracing the core, belly button down to the spine so that your back is flush against the floor. And you're going to first start with one leg up. You're gonna alternate. So one leg straightens out, opposite leg is bent. Exhale as you switch. Good. And you're gonna feel like your belly wants to let up. Make sure that this does not let go the whole time. Let your breath facilitate this motion. Each exhale will help you contract your core a little bit more. We're here for 30 seconds. And if you want to progress this a little bit more, feel free to add your arms. Opposite arm, opposite leg will straighten out. If you feel like your back is starting to lift up, then simply keep your arms out directly in front of you and really focus your awareness on your core and your back flush to the ground. Good, keep it up, 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. And take a break there. We're going to do that 2 more times. And the key here is for you to really start to connect your mind to your muscles in your core. So if you need to provide a little bit of external cues with your hands so that your muscles remember to not let go as you're moving through that motion, please feel free to do so. So let's go into our second set. Float those legs up. I'm going to do the full progression. Feel free to keep your arms or at your side or up in front of you. So one leg out in front, opposite arm, opposite leg. We're here for another 30. Good, go at your own pace. All I want you to focus here is really engaging those core muscles the entire time. And brace, and brace. Good. Make sure no arching under the back. If I were to come over and put my hand under your back, it shouldn't be able to slide under. Even a piece of paper shouldn't be able to slide under. That's how flush your back is against the wall. Good, continue contracting. And 10, and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Take a break. Let your core muscles relax a little bit here. And then we're gonna go into our last set before we move into some side planks, okay? So 10-second break here. I hope you're doing well so far. You are doing great. Just continue to move through those moments where it feels really challenging. It's just gonna make you stronger. So legs lifted up once again. And on this one, feel free to try challenging yourself if you have not already. So opposite arm, opposite leg extends out while keeping your core engaged. Back stays nice and flush against the floor. Good, we're here for 30 seconds. If you feel any tension in your neck, make sure that you're not holding your breath, and you want to relax your neck and shoulders as best as you can and really focus on isolating your contraction to your middle abdominal area. Good. Continue, you got this. We're here for 15. Good. Good, keep it up, and 10, and 9. Keep contracting, don't let that core go. You got it. We're getting stronger each and every second of the day. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful, take a little bit of a break here. All right, so next we're gonna move into some modified side planks. So you're gonna keep one elbow directly underneath your shoulder. Make sure that it's not too far out or too far in, so directly underneath you. And you wanna keep a nice straight line from your shoulders to your hips to your knees. Just enough that when you come up, your hips aren't in a hike, okay? So we're gonna go up for pulses, really feeling the bottom of your core engage and really squeezing at the top. We're here for 10, 4, looking straight ahead, keeping your neck nice and long, in line with your shoulders. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it at the top for 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep contracting. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Beautiful. Now go ahead and switch to the other side. Same thing, elbows stacked underneath the shoulder, and then go ahead and lift for 10. Holding it at the last one for 10 seconds. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Beautiful. So now we're gonna repeat that one more time on each side. Switch back to the other side here with me. So lift. 1, 2, 3, 4. Baby pulses. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and relax. Switch it towards the other side for one last round of your modified side planks. And we're gonna lift up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and down. Beautiful. Really good work. Feel free to grab some water right now. We're going to move into some weights. All right, for this next set, you're going to grab the 5-pound dumbbells, and we're going to do a super circuit, meaning we're going to do 10 bicep curls, and then we're going to go into a split squat into some bent over rows, bringing it out to the side, so just giving you a little bit of a front facing profile as well. And then you're going to place these overhead, keeping your elbows by your ears, and you're going to lift while keeping your core engaged. Okay, so that's our first circuit, and we'll do that 2 times through before I show you the next one, okay? So let's go ahead and begin. So we're here for 10, 9. Good. Really keeping those shoulders rolled back down, not letting them roll forward, because then that's gonna reinforce that rounded posture that a lot of us are already getting from sitting at our desks for too long, sitting in our cars. So we're just working on reverting that posture here. So here for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead and go into a hinge. So really shoot those glutes back. Keep your core engaged. If you need a little bit of support for balance, step 1 foot out, and you're going to lift out 1. And you really want to feel your shoulder blades pinching together as you lift up. 3, 4, 5. And feel free to go at your own pace. You don't have to go at the pace that I go, just as long as you're really feeling those muscles that we're working on. Last 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now standing nice and tall. Imagine like there's a string being pulled from the top of your head, and you're gonna place those dumbbells together, and we're working on our triceps. Good. And notice how my elbows aren't flaring out here. We want to keep them nice and tucked next to our ears. Good. Here for 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Take a little bit of a break here for 30 seconds before we do another set, and then we're going to work on legs. Okay. Hope you're doing well. You're still breathing. Neck is nice and long. You can stretch out the neck a little bit if you'd like. Good. And go ahead and begin in 3, 2, 1 with our bicep curls. Good. We're working on being the strongest that we possibly can right here and for the rest of our lives. Literally all of the activities, the micro activities and the macro activities dictate the quality of life that we get to live for as long as we get to experience this life on earth. So let's do 4 more. And 3, and 2, and 1. Beautiful. Go into your hip hinge, shift the butt out, keep everything nice and engaged, and out for 1, and 2, and 3. Good. Keep it up here. What we're working on here are those postural muscles that are going to make you nice and tall and prevent you from shrugging forward. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. You may already be feeling this in the back of your shoulders. So go ahead and bring those dumbbells close together, elbows tucked, and down for 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Go ahead and drop those weights down for now and stretch out the arms. Quick little 30-second break. All right, we're going to do legs now. So what we're going to do first, we're going to grab those dumbbells and we're going to do backward lunges. So here is where it's going to be really important that we brace the core as we step back. So brace. Okay, so that's the first exercise. Then the next thing we're going to do are deadlifts. So what I want you to do is keep a nice little knee bend in your legs. And what you're going to do is just shift your butt in the horizontal plane, okay? So we're not dropping down into a squat. We're shifting our butt back so that you feel that nice lengthening in your hamstrings. And then you're just gonna trace your weights down the tops of your thighs. That's exercise 2. And then the next one, you're going to grab your heavy dumbbell, holding it to your chest into a goblet squat. Okay, and we're going to pulse it out for 30 seconds. So we're going to do that 3 times here, okay? So go ahead, grab your 5-pound dumbbells, and we're going to start with some backward lunges. Good. I'm going to give you a side profile here just so that you can see when I step back, I'm stepping into a 90-degree position without my knee hitting the ground. And what you really want to feel here is your glutes. You're like sitting into your glutes when you come back. Good. We're here for 10. Keeping that nice tall posture. Still keeping your shoulders rolled back. I know there's a lot to focus on, but all I want to make sure you're doing is keeping that core engaged and sitting back into your glute, okay? 4 more. And breathe. Good. Last 3. 2. And 1. Beautiful. Go ahead and go into your hip hinge. So just think you're going to slide the weights down the tops of your thighs as your hips shift backwards. And you want to feel that nice pull in the back of your thighs. We're here for 10, and then up. Slow on the way down. What we're doing here is really strengthening those hamstrings now, which are really important for protecting our knee joints, our hips as well, since they attach pretty high up there. And we're gonna do 5 more here. Good, squeezing at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Now, drop those to the side, grab your heavier dumbbell, and make sure your legs are slightly wider than hip width apart, and you're gonna drop down here. Don't forget to keep that core engaged, bracing it so that it protects your spine. Good. 3, 4, 5. Good, keep it up. 6, 7. Maintaining those coordinated breaths. We don't want to be holding our breath here. Last 3, and 2, and 1. Holding it at the bottom now. I want you to pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7. I'm feeling it too. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Drop that weight. Good. Take a quick 30-second break here. Stretch the legs out. Kick it out into some straight legs. I'm feeling that too. Okay, 15 seconds on the clock. Whew. It feels good to show up for yourself today. This will change your energy for everything else that you do right after. So go into our next set, grabbing our baby dumbbells, and come back into that backward lunge. Good. 3, 4, 5. Go at your own pace once again. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, keeping your feet hip width apart, you're gonna slide the weights down the top of our thighs and squeezing at the top. Go ahead and trace the top, squeeze coming up. That was 2 and 3. In every exercise we do, we want to make sure that we feel rooted in our core, because when we have strength and stability from our midsection, that will help protect all of our joints, either in our upper body or our lower body. Good, keep it up. 3 more. Keep it up. I'm feeling it right there with you. Good, keep it up. Last 2. And 1. Drop those weights. And let's go ahead and grab this heavier dumbbell into our goblet squats. So drop down into 10. And 9. Beautiful, squeeze. 8, 7. Don't forget, we're gonna pulse it out at the end. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it at the bottom. Keep your core engaged. I know it burns, but hang in there with me. 7, 6, 5. Drive through the heels. 4, 3, 2, and all right, let's do one more set here. So grab your 5-pound dumbbells and back. 1, 2, 3. This is the last set of work that we have to do before our cool down. Good, keep it up. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then go ahead and trace the tops of your thighs. 2, 3, good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Last 2, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Drop those weights and grab the 15 or 10-pound dumbbell that you grabbed and down for 10. Our last set here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Hold it at the bottom and pulse. 10, 9, breathe. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and squeeze it at the top. Amazing. You did such a great job going through that with me. So let's go ahead and stretch out our body and cool down to really utilize the energy that we've just created in our bodies here. Whew, take a moment to simply breathe. Fan the arms out. Stretch your hamstrings by kicking one foot up. Doing our hamstring scoops. Just feeling those muscles on the back of your legs working. You're gonna feel a little sore the next few days, but that's okay. That means you're getting stronger. Just make sure that you're hydrating enough, you're eating enough protein to really build the muscle, because that is really what's gonna propel us forward to continue doing the work that we need to do in this life. Beautiful. Breathe. Squat down. Big breath here. Stretch towards one side. And big breath down. Stretch to the other side. Hang down low. Just stretching, allowing your head to hang loose. Leaning into areas of tension, whether that's still on the back of your legs or your inner thighs. Good, and then slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Head comes up last, and roll those shoulders back. Beautiful. Thank you for joining me today. Thank yourself for showing up for yourself today, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your week.